Oh, winter weather alert tonight. Metro Detroit blanketed by snow. And if you're waiting on someone to get home, it could be a while as you look at live pictures from I-96 near Novi. If you had November 11th in the pool for the first major snow of the season, you got a big one. Congratulations.
Probably nobody did, because it started to snow early this morning. It hasn't stopped since. Let's take a look at some of the big headlines as far as the weather is concerned. We'll start with live pictures from Lapeer County. Winter storm warnings are in effect for Sanilac and St. Clair counties. They're getting the worst of it, though, up in the thumb. Travel is tricky on the roads. And in the air, Metro Airport is reporting 3.5-hour delays right now. All of it happening as the snow totals continue to grow. So let's start things here at 5 o'clock with Ben. Ben.
Yeah, Devin and Kim, I can only imagine if this was not a federal holiday, just how much of a bigger mess this would have been. We keep looking for spots where the snow is stopped and we don't see it. At least we can see the back edge, but it is really not getting a whole lot closer. Expect to be dealing with this snow through the end of the commute. So what time is this going to stop? Well, in the west and south zones, we expect at least the accumulating snow to stop by about 10 o'clock tonight. Midnight, this should start wrapping up in the metro zone. But if you're in the north zone, some of these snow bands may go through noon tomorrow, and it does look like this system may be one for the record books. Look at these numbers. By the time this is all wrapped up, the heart of the area, probably 6 to 9 inches. We start getting close to that foot mark just north of the M59 corridor, and then you start looking for 12 to 20 inches in parts of the north zone, and a lot of that is going to be on the Lake Huron shoreline, so a lot more to go with this storm. Kim DeGiulio's been watching the roads, and Kim, it looks like the evening commute's going to be even worse than the morning.
Oh, it absolutely is. Here's a look at the big picture right now. As you can see, the Detroit area still slow, but no accidents to get around. Our biggest problem we have right now is over on I-94. For those of you traveling through the Mount Clemens area, the westbound lanes is where we have a crash right at Metro Parkway. The left and center lane blocked there. Some major slowdowns to get around. Also, another problem is over on I-75. This is over in Clarkston, the northbound lanes right at Sashabaw Road. We've got multiple accidents blocking your left lane. Expect a slowdown there as well. And then over to Brighton, another accident that's going to cause you to be very slow through this area is westbound I-96 right at US 23. Your right lane is blocked, so give yourself plenty of extra time if you're waiting for somebody to come home. Remember that. Now, speaking of the roads, we do have our Tim Pamplin out. He's in the Novi area to see what it's looking like over there. Tim, how's it going?
Well, Kim, I think I got a new thing for my CV. It's Ice Road Trucker as we head up 96 here. This is a sheet of ice here. If you got the four-wheel drives like this fella going by on the left, you might want to not use, you want to slow down. That's a false sense of security. I've seen many trucks off in the ditches, semis flipped around. Take a look at some videotape we got just a short time ago. This was down near 275 and 96. Semis, I've had a couple passing me at an unbelievable speed, and what happens is a vehicle pulls out or slows down in front of them. They slam on the brakes and they spin around. Then we have the roadway closed. You got to go slow, take your time, and get home in one piece. That's the scene right now on 96 westbound. Tim Pamplin, back to you guys in the studio.
Tim, so the snow coming down all across southeast Michigan. As Ben showed us off the top, the thumb getting the worst of it. There could be 20 inches of snow there before it's all said and done. Only November 11th. Paula Tutman live in Lapeer County tonight, where the plows have been having a hard time keeping up, Paula.
Yeah, so you know what? We're hearing some of what Tim Pamplin was talking about with some spinouts. My photographer, Dave Klein, and I are in desperate need of a ruler. We're arguing because he thinks there's a solid 6 inches on the ground. I think it's 8. We probably have about 2 inches of blow. Wind is going that way. Snow is coming this way. But at the end of the day, does it really matter when this is what you're dealing with in traffic? And that's what people are dealing with. And this is the other thing. People aren't necessarily playing it very, very safe. Now, right now, traffic, well, see, that guy's going a little fast right there. Traffic is moving along probably at a faster clip than it should because there is a layer of ice underneath that snow. And ice is the great equalizer. It doesn't care what kind of wheels you have on your vehicle. It doesn't matter if you're driving that Ram truck over there, and it doesn't matter how much experience you have. And so the more snow there is, it is better in terms of traction, but there is still that layer of ice underneath, and it can be very, very dicey. We talked to Leah, who said, oh my gosh, hubby, please drive me today, and this is why.
I've seen probably about 4 or 5 accidents today on our way through. A lot of, we actually were pulling out of one of my other sites and turning right, and this truck went to turn in where we were, and he just went right in front of us.
Yeah, so and that's the thing, because there is ice underneath that dark snow. And so the bottom line is you have to go slower, especially when you're going into turns, because keep in mind that if you turn and your vehicle has that energy, it's just going to keep on sliding. You've got to come to a stop and then turn slowly, and also assume that the other guy in front of you or beside you isn't able to stop. And that way you can react for everybody. Guys, it's pretty dicey out here between 30 Mile and north of 30, so the 30 Mile and north of probably 36 Mile Road. I had to get my bearings. Lots of snow out here, guys. Just take my word for it.
And a lot more to come, as we just heard. This is not close to being over.
Yeah, right. All right, Paula. And during a major weather event like this, you need to have the local forecasters app with you.
Faster, easier to use, has a host of new tools, including 4Live Radar, the Futurecast, Ben's latest forecast. It's free in your app store. Just search WDIV.
Michigan State basketball star Cassius Winston is opening up about the loss of his brother in a lengthy post to Instagram. Winston said in part, quote, "I love you so much. If I could carry your pain, I would wear it on my shoulders just to see you happy and wouldn't think twice." Police say Zachary Winston was killed when he stepped in front of a train in Albion on Saturday. Now to even more sad news in the sports world. Former Michigan State and Lions star receiver Charles Rodgers has died.
Rodgers, of course, set records at Michigan State, then drafted in the first round by the Lions in 2003. Jamie Edmonds here with us. Jamie, it's hard to believe he's just 38 years old.
That's right, Devin. Still a very young man. I talked to a couple former teammates today from not only Rodgers' days at MSU, but also his high school days, and they're all still in shock.
Oh, there he is, right there. That's J-Mac, Charles, me.
Mark Goebel was a linebacker at Brother Rice High School in 1999. He remembers the state championship game against Saginaw quite vividly, especially star wide receiver Charles Rodgers.
They won 14-7, and Charles caught one pass for a 70-yard touchdown, and that's all they needed.
The high school foes turned into college teammates
Back in the day.
at Michigan State.
In the same class, same floor as freshmen, and yeah, we were pretty close.
Today, the news of Rodgers' passing hit Goebel hard. Football, he says, is a brotherhood.
I don't think people understand that how generous he was, how nice he was.
Jeremiah McLaurin was a teammate of Rodgers, but also his childhood best friend from Saginaw.
He'd give you the shirt off his back. If he had two shirts in his book bag, you would have one of them.
McLaurin says Rodgers never cared much for the accolades, though there were many, like the nation's best wide receiver in college, the 2003 #2 overall pick in the NFL draft by the Lions. He also said his friend didn't focus on his missteps either, like the drug problems or the legal issues. McLaurin says Rodgers was living in Florida, trying to provide for his kids, and he never forgot where he came from.
He gave a lot back to the community, and, the community is showing love to him on this sad day we have here.
McLaurin tells me he isn't sure the cause of death, so he didn't want to comment on that today. He does say funeral plans are in the works, and they will be held in Rodgers' hometown of Saginaw. Both the Lions and the Spartans released lengthy statements on Rodgers' career.
Yeah, so sad.
He was always a tough guy to figure out, but this is just so deeply tragic. Really
It
awful.
just seems like opportunity lost, too, because he was so good.
Yeah. All right, Jamie, thanks. All right, a century ago, November 11th was known as Armistice Day.
That changed in 1952 to become Veterans Day, and it has become a touchstone for all of us to remember the sacrifice of the men and women who serve our country. Rod Maloney was in Berkeley today, where the snow was not going to stop a special ceremony.
You turn the page in the calendar every year, and there is November 11th, and it doesn't matter what kind of weather you have. It is Veterans Day. It's that day to remember the sacrifices made by so many, and they did that here today in Berkeley. Brave soldiers have fought and died in worse weather than this, so the setup for Veterans Day went on unfettered. The small crowd steeled to the cold and wet. The veterans gathered with the honor guard to pay their respects to all who have served. John Fulks of Berkeley VFW Post 9220 did the honors.
So today we honor all of our veterans who unselfishly placed their lives in the line of our freedom.
A color guard raised and then lowered the flag to half-staff. Flowers left at the memorial facing Coolidge Highway with a message that freedom isn't free.
The freedom we enjoy is extremely special, and that we must defend it.
Then a prayer offered for those who made the ultimate sacrifice, and then the 21-gun salute. John Falk served in the Navy in Vietnam, and he worries about how other veterans haven't made the transition home as well as others, and he and his VFW unit do all they can to help.
And especially like on a day like today, you don't want any homeless veterans out there. You know, you want to do what you can, and that's why we're here.
Falk says Veterans Day is for everyone, and he believes that today's soldiers have it tougher than he did.
When we went, we'd stay for a period of time, and that was it, and we came home. Now they come and go. Could go 7, 8 times. So it's a lot harder on their families now.
So we pay our respects, even though the flowers and the flags end up covered in snow. In Berkeley, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Indeed.
All right, Rod. There are new developments to report tonight in the De La Salle hazing investigation.
Ahead here at 5, why the Michigan Attorney General's office has to step in to settle a key element of the case. Hi, Doc.
Hey guys, it's a lung disease that's affecting a growing number of women. Ahead in Good Health, see what's to blame and why it is so concerning.
Waiting for the bus stop turns dangerous for one grandfather here in Detroit.
Face fractured, the whole right side, stitches in his mouth.
The hunt now begins for the men who are accused of doing this to him.
And the record-setting snow is not stopping. At least we can see the back edge of this line making its way here, but it's not going to be soon enough for the evening commute. We'll tell you how much longer this is going to go on and the record cold behind it next.